Hey Steelers fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome into our Steelers record prediction video. I'm going to go game by game and give you a win or a loss for every single game on the Steelers record. First, though, make sure you guys go down below and give me your record prediction for your Pittsburgh Steelers. Are you feeling double-digit wins? Are you feeling kind of a letdown season? What is your record prediction? Give it to me down below right now in the comments section. Today's video is, of course, brought to you guys by our friends at BetQL, the #1 app to comparing betting odds that you need in order to go ahead and beat your sportsbook all football season long. All you gotta do is go to chatsports.com/SteelersQL. Use the discount code ChatSteelers for 25% off any of their subscription offerings. Find all the information about what you can get with BetQL down below in the video description, including a special offer to get you a free year of BetQL. All right, let's jump into week 1 here for our Steelers, and it's one that not a lot of people are picking the Steelers to win as they travel on the road to take on the Buffalo Bills, and I will also echo that. I don't think they're going to win either. Now, not because I don't think the Steelers are going to be good. As you'll see, I'm predicting double-digit wins for Pittsburgh, but Buffalo's really good, and they're a trendy pick for a reason. I think Josh Allen takes another step forward. I think the Steelers defense has a chance to keep them in this football game, but on the road, home opener, give me the Bills in that one. The Steelers will start 0-1. Raiders, I'm very low on the Raiders this year. It's a first home game at the Heinz Field. I think Pittsburgh's going to be able to roll Oakland this year. It's going to kind of show, Vegas this year. I think they roll the Las Vegas Raiders at home at Heinz Field and go to 1-1. Cincinnati, right? I think Cincinnati is more fun this year, right? I'm wishing that Joe Burrow has a good year. Hopefully he has health, but I don't think they're a good enough team to go ahead and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in week 3. I mean, the Steelers are back above 500 and get there to 2-1 to start the season, which again, with the Raiders and Bengals and Bills, is probably what most people would predict the Steelers record to go ahead and beat through the first 3 games. Now, pin comment down below. Again, predict the Steelers record in 2021. I want to see what you guys think. Again, I'm going to say double-digit wins. You'll see how I got there in just a couple of minutes, but I want your thoughts, and I'm just curious what the Steelers Nation is feeling in terms of confidence. You guys thinking like double-digit, like 13-14, thinking 12-10, or all the way down to 7 or 8? Give me your thoughts at the pin comment down below. All right, Packers on the road is a great matchup, by the way. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Give me Green Bay in that one. I do think that it's going to be a shootout, but in a shootout, you take Aaron Rodgers. I think the Steelers come down, and they'll be 2-2. Denver, week 5, back at home, your second game at Heinz Field. I'm high on the Broncos this year. I think that they're going to be really good, but I think the Steelers defense, that front four, is going to go ahead and get to Teddy Bridgewater enough, and I think Denver eventually loses that football game. But I think Denver as a whole is a very interesting challenge for a lot of football teams because they can rush the passer, and they have some pretty darn good wide receivers as well, and Hamler and Jerry Jeudy. And also the really tall one, I'm blanking on his name right now, at SMU, but they got a lot of great targets out there in Denver. Give me Pittsburgh, though, to go to 3-2 through the first 5 weeks of the season. Now, quick shout out to our friends, again, sponsor today's video, in BetQL, and the best way to get an advantage over your sportsbook. What it is, essentially, when you download the BetQL app, is that you get all of the different insights whenever you sign up for all of their unique different offerings, which takes, essentially, 350,000 unique bets per year, analyzes them, and gives you your best bet recommendation for every single game across all major sports as well. And so it shows you what they think is the best bet of the week, or week. There's a lot of different options, too, as I was scrolling through the other day, and also then gives you their reasoning why this bet is better than another bet as well. So it helps you go ahead and figure out what you want to do in terms of spreads, in terms of over-unders, and player prop bets as well. Don't you want to use the model that they do to do the research for yourself, right? They use that model to go ahead and help you out. You do the research through them, and then you place your bets. That is all the necessary tools to give you the best research and best advantage, as we said, over your sportsbook. Just head over to the Apple Store, of course, the Google Play Store, and download BetQL, and then go to our link, chatsports.com/SteelersQL. Sorry, link down below me, chatsports.com/SteelersQL. Get started now. Enter the discount code ChatSteelers at payment to go ahead and get 25% off any of their subscription offerings. They got a bunch of different options as well. I just started using BetQL, and I'm getting ready for my first couple bets of the weekend, and they actually have their top 5-star bets of the week, and I want to show you guys what they have thinking here in terms of what I saw on the app. They have the Dolphins +3 to cover at New England. They're a lot higher on the Dolphins than some people are, but they gave some great insight as to why they think that Tua on the road is going to be just fine, and they might have Mac Jones struggle a little bit early on. They have Dolphins +3 at Patriots. They like the Steelers to cover against Buffalo, and again, I think I agree with this. I'm not saying the Steelers are going to win outright, but they're giving the Bills 6.5 right now. Like, if Steelers lose by 3 here, you bet the Steelers to cover, and you're going to win. I like that 5-star bet there from BetQL. And then, of course, the Giants. They like the Giants +3 versus the Broncos because I guess they're not high on Teddy Bridgewater. Was part of their reasoning. They think that Daniel Jones is going to be pretty darn good. They have the Giants +3 versus the Broncos. So stuff like that. The 5-star bets we can get at BetQL. Again, the link is chatsports.com/SteelersQL, and the discount code to get 25% off any of their subscription offerings is ChatSteelers. Okay, week 6 here in the National Football League. Sunday Night Football for the Steelers as they take on the Seattle Seahawks. I like Seattle this year, but I like the Steelers defense a lot more than the Seattle defense. The Steelers front four is way better than the Seattle front four. So I'll give me the Steelers to go to 4-2. No, obviously, bye week 7, no game there, so we'll move on. After the break, you go ahead and take on the Browns on the road. I said earlier, I like Cleveland, and Cleveland's going to be good this year, but I like the bye week for the Steelers as well. A little revenge game. They kind of hate the Browns. This is a great rivalry that's been brewing in the National Football League since Baker made the Browns decent, but I think the Steelers there to go 5-2. Monday Night Football Week 9 against the Bears. Let's keep the win streak going. I think Buffalo at this point, the Bears, sorry. I think Chicago, not Buffalo, at this point is running with Justin Fields, but I don't know if Justin Fields is going to give them enough against a great defense. Like I keep saying, the Steelers are, so give me, obviously, the Steelers to win that one to go to 6-2. So, sitting at 6-2, a couple more weeks to go. Are they going to go ahead and make the postseason? Find out in just one second. First, though, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We have plenty of great Steelers coverage over the next couple of days, leading you into game day. And then, of course, Megan Payton will do some other videos here on the channel as well. The whole goal of this channel is to give you guys your one-stop shop for the Steelers. So if you love this channel, you love the Steelers, go down below and hit the subscribe button. Week 10, they take on the Lions, and the Lions will be the worst team in the National Football League this year. I think they're going to pick first in the draft, so easy win for the Steelers at home to go to 7-2. Then it gets a little tricky. Okay, and I think the final couple of games here are going to get a little tricky for the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the road, Week 11 at the Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to be good this year. My Chargers are my trendy pick right now in the AFC. I think Justin Herbert's balling out by this point. I drafted him in my fantasy league, so I kind of hope he does. But still, give me the Chargers in this one at home against our Steelers to go to 7-3 of the Steelers' official record. Bengals, again, I think they're going to be fun. They'll be competitive by this point of the year. I think get a little break, though, on the road. It's a Steeler win. They go ahead and go to 8-3. I mentioned that stretch. It's coming up here in just one second because you got the Ravens, you got the Vikings, Titans, Chiefs. Like, it's a brutal final home stretch to make the postseason. See what I have them do here in just one second. First, though, again, quick shout out to our sponsor and friends for today's video. That, of course, is BetQL, the best place you need to take advantage of your sportsbook, or take advantage over your sportsbook, I should say. Right now, they have a really great deal that BetMGM is offering, which you'll see down below in the description box, where you can order basically a free year of BetQL subscription services. All you got to do is go to chatsports.com/SteelersMGM, sign up and create an account at BetMGM using that link, deposit $10 into your account, bet the $10 this week, and you'll receive a free year of BetQL within 24 hours of your wager settling. Of course, I already mentioned earlier a couple of bets that I would do. Just go ahead and put $10 into your BetMGM account, and then you're going to get the BetQL entire subscription service for free for a year. The link is all down below me, and you see it in the description box at the bottom of this video. Okay, week 13, Ravens. Tough. I think you're going to get this one. It's going to be a really good matchup. I think the Steelers are going to win, though, and I'm very curious to see how Baltimore is from a running game perspective because they have had a ton of injuries. Give me the Steelers to go 9-3. I think the Vikings on Thursday Night Football, not that difficult. I think the Vikings are going to have a down year this year. I think this is the year that they get off of Kirk Cousins, so I will go ahead and take the Steelers. So now they're sitting at 10-3, which means they're in the prime spot for a possible bye and obviously to win the division. But before I give you the final 3-game prediction, make sure you guys answer this question down below. Who wins the division? Are you having the Steelers win the division? If you are, type P down below for Pittsburgh, or type CLE for the Browns, type BAL for the Ravens, or CIN for Cincinnati. Give me your thoughts on who wins the division down below right now in the comments section. I think it could be the Steelers, but as you'll see, the final 3 weeks of the season is really tough, and I think you could have a scenario, final 4 weeks, I should say, a scenario where the Steelers struggle here, as you're going to see. Titans, week 15. I think they lose that game at home. I think Tennessee's making a playoff push here. I think Tennessee's offense is really good. Give me the Titans in that one. You go to 10-4. Chiefs on the road. Another great matchup, a good litmus test to see if you're going to be competitive in the postseason. But on the road at Arrowhead, it's going to be cold. Give me Kansas City to go to 10-5. Then Monday Night Football against the Browns. You won the first game against the Browns. This one comes back to Heinz Field. I think Cleveland's playing well at this point. And I think you're seeing the trend. They start off strong, and then they struggle here through the last couple of games. I think the Browns are going to win that one to go to 10. Maybe the Steelers go to 10-6. And then this is the real decider, right? I think the Week 18 matchup against Baltimore is going to be your decider and who wins the division, right? Us, or I should say the Steelers versus, of course, the Ravens. At this point, you're 10-6. I think it's a must-win because, of course, you go to 11-6. That'll probably win the division because people are going to be beating up on each other. But I think on the road, you already beat Baltimore once. I think the Baltimore Ravens get revenge here, and they win to put the Steelers at 10-7 and in the wild card as the number 5 seed in the AFC. Again, I think they're going to be good this year. Some people are saying that with Big Ben, they're going to be bad this year. I think they're going to be fine this year, but I think 10-7 is a very, I would say, conservative guess. at being not on the one side thinking they're going to be trash, but not on the other side thinking they're going to win 13 or 14 games. So, of course, run through the games here really quickly. As we mentioned, Bills, Raiders, Bengals, and Packers are your first 4 games, and they're going to split those and be a 2-2. They will beat Denver by just a little bit, because I like Denver there in Week 5. Week 6 on Sunday Night Football, they will beat Seattle in front of Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels. No bye week 7. They will beat the Browns Week 8, beat the Bears on Monday Night Football Week 9, and the Lions there in Week 10. They will lose the Chargers on the road to go to 7-3. They will beat the Bengals to go to 8-3 in Week 12. They will beat the Ravens in their first matchup, because of course it's at Heinz Field. I'll take the Steelers in that one to go to 9-3, and then beat the Vikings to go ahead and get to 10-3. But then this final 4-game stretch, guys, is tough. I think they lose to Tennessee, and they lose to the Chiefs, they lose to the Browns, and then they lose probably a very close one to the Ravens to still squeak into the playoffs, and then head to a road playoff game in the wild card in the first round matchup of the postseason. Oh, there you go. Ultimate for today here on our Pittsburgh Steelers Talk record prediction video. Am I right? Am I wrong? Was I even close? Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. Of course, make sure you guys are subscribed as well. Plenty of great content coming in the next couple of days and weeks. Who really knows how many games they're going to win, right? It's tough to break these down, but that's my prediction, 10-7. Do with it as you will. Again, I'm Thomas Mott, signing off. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day.